Alright, so this will be the final group stage match, I believe. Snoctopusses in Snocks versus bananas.jpeg. Two teams that have scrimmed each other excessively. And interestingly enough, they are the last two teams to actually play one another. We'll be having a difficult time identifying players here. Snoctopusses and Snocks have decided to make my life miserable. Although, in their defense, they did not know I was going to be here before they did that. So, yeah, we're just going to be calling them by class names and save it at that. Seeing a double Senti comp come out of bananas.jpeg. Iron Wing on the Deceiver to start, James on the Tyrant. And an already engage here on bridge. Shockwave will not quite connect on the Hunter there. Bola missing the Sentinel as they drag away the Prophet. Charge comes through, doesn't connect with the Scout turret, has been deployed. XD will die there in the Draining Curse. I do believe that will be Hexme. He's one of the only people that uses that ability. James getting a double kill here, now trying to finish off this Alchemist as well, but will not be able to secure that kill before the Alch takes out Larissi, and that'll be a 4 for 2 in favor of bananas.jpeg. We do have a stage spawn here now for Snoctopusses. We'll see what they do with it. Alk looking for some chip here, but grenades don't seem to be finding their mark. Deceiver will be coming off of the green to initiate. But they will be going in now. Sentinel's playing very far back here to avoid the chip from the Alk. Both airstrikes are in. Deceiver is in on the back of stage, looking for an infect there. It does not look like it will connect because of the abduct there. AoEs are being used here. First kill will go over to Snoctopusses. Iron Wing getting a return kill there. Hexme fighting inside his Draining Curse once again with a Deceiver railing into his back though. Will take him out, and now just this lone Scout able to juke the Tyrant charge there, but will end up falling to infect regardless. Airstrikes are in. They will not find their mark. Deceiver will find the infect on the Prophet there. A lot of usage of AoEs here by Snoctopusses, but it won't matter to Larissi, who just comes in and punctures the Prophet in the back for the kill. Will end up falling in turn as James comes in now to look for the cleanup. Messes up the charge a little bit, but it won't matter. He will find that kill regardless, and that'll be a 4 for 1 in favor of Bananas. Showing a very dominant Vampire half so far. James looking for a charge attack here, won't find it, but the Hunter and Prophet unwise to him there. He will connect the double Shockwave, and that'll start that engage there. Connecting the charge on the Hunter, trying to find the heal. T will make short work of that though. Hunter falling there quickly, fighting inside the Spaghetti now, won't matter. They will find that kill on the Prophet as well as the Scout goes down. One return kill onto Larissi there thanks to the bleed damage and firewall. Charge will connect on the Alk. Trying to find a kill on the Sentinel here is dragging away a body, but James will take out the Alk before any of that happens. Score now being 16-7 in favor of Bananas. We're seeing a fight at Blood Fountain here once again. The Alchemist has not been able to find the early chip that they might be looking for. Deceiver is in Viz already. Might go onto the Hunter here. Yes, he will. Forces the Hunter off the high ground, but gets outspaced there a little bit. Sentinel dragging the Scout over to that fight as Prophet gets dragged away into the corner with an Alk. Prophet will end up falling there. James and Larissi trying to pick up this kill on the Alchemist. The Hunter has managed to stay alive, taking out both the Deceiver and the Sentinel in the back there, and he will end up being the last man standing here, making that a 4 for 3 in favor of Snoctopusses. We are seeing the comp switch now to double hunter, no more scout coming out of Snoctopusses. Very uncharacteristic team composition from them. Traditionally having always at least one scout. Deceiver is invis already from the top of the heel hut here. Might find either the hunter or the prophet. He will go for the hunter, finding that infect as James connects the shockwave as well. That's a lot of damage done to the hunter already. Abduct dragging away a prophet to 2 sentinels now. James getting caught in the back there thanks to a beautifully placed firewall, just cutting him off completely, and he just gets blown up at the gate. Alchemist now left alone though with these 2 sentinels, and they will be able to clean up that kill, making that a 4 for 2 for Bananas. Unless this hunter can find some returning kills with the explosive shot. Do see the sentinel dragging a body inside. Will break the body. Missing a few shots here, but it won't matter. The sentinel will fall, and a shockwave comes in inside the hut. Nice charge attack in rage as well. That's a lot of damage being done, but he gets caught in the line of fire of 3 humans and will end up falling quickly there. Prophet, who had been dragged away, ends up dying to the sentinel there. Abduct into the heel hut once again. Does look like it connected. Alchemist trying to play inside their fire there. Iron Wing will dive head first into it, but gets bowled and killed for his troubles after taking out the Alchemist. A lot of staggered fights going on right now. Each team just kind of trickling in. Vampires are still coming out on top though, overall. Score being 25 to 18 in favor of Bananas. We're seeing a rotation now over to stage. Oh, and a huge shockwave there from the Tyrant will send the Hunter flying. Is forced to go healing immediately. Charge comes through, connecting onto the Alchemist as well. Hunter looks like he was able to get that heal off, but is being contested by a Deceiver in the back. 2 humans fall already. Hunter and Alchemist left. Alchemist sneaking a heal there by the bridge. But will it be enough? Looks like they're trying to get space for the spawns, and they will be successful. Or Snoctopusses, excuse me. Respawning on their team on stage here. Vampires do have a body, dragging it back there next to the tower. Sentinel taking it a bit further away. Might be saving it for the engage here. Some chip being done onto the Tyrant already. That looks like that Alchemist nade also connected. It is a full bore cannon, so it will be slightly more damage than the usual hand cannon the Alchemist uses. 240 as opposed to 210. Tyrant is in. Hunter will juke the charge there, but Bola misses as he gets dragged away. Prophet is already dead as a shockwave hits the second Hunter here in the middle. Now left alone with a Sentinel and an enraged Tyrant, and will end up falling there, and that'll be a clean 3 for 0 wipe to close out that round, 30 to 18 in favor of Bananas. We'll be seeing a Deceiver out of Legendary P here again. A Sentinel out of one of the Europeans. Your guess is as good as mine as to whose. Double Sentinel once again, and Reaver for the last pick there. Double Sentinel Reaver Deceiver comp. Not often played comp. Although it was actually played recently in, I believe, a match that wasn't streamed. Not going to have that Tyrant health bar, but an Abduct already connecting on the Warbow Scout, who's running Grapple. Unable to finish that kill, but does some good damage there. Grapple being used again right into the arms of the Reaver, but he gets hit with a charge shot. Hex shot missing, but the knives will not. Sentinel's now chasing this Warbow, able to find that return kill, but taking a large amount of chip in turn. DM being used by the Deceiver here. Gets broken there. And a 1-for-1 is how this fight will end so far. Trying to break spawns here are the Vampires. Looks like they might have succeeded. Now James is back with his team. You see a sentinel coming from market. The warbow taking a upper position here. Compound bow sitting at the gate. Airstrike is in. It will not find its mark, but a nice choking haze forces the compound scout to stay in that little corner there. Hex shot will come through on the Reaver, though. The kick will connect, but it won't be enough, and the melee will finish him off there as the warbow gets dragged away up on high. Sentinel is able to find that kill, but the hunter comes back to help out, taking out the sentinel in turn, and that'll be a 4 for 2 in favor of Bananas. He is able to find the heal. Does not step into the choking haze, but this has split up the team a little bit. Warbow shot will knock the sentinel out of the sky, and a knives follow up to keep him on the ground as James gets dragged away by the second sentinel. Bullock missing there. James is still able to find a kill here, though, on one of the sentinels as the Reaver falls as well. DM in use. Gets broken, though, as the last sentinel gets taken out as well. Legendary P being the last one left standing on the vamp side now. Looking to try and find some chip here through that little gap in the wall there. Looks like Prophet has been DM'd into the arms of a Reaver and Sentinel. The kick will not land, but it won't matter. Ironwing going down immediately there. Scout rolling right into a choking haze and getting hit by an infect. Infect spreading to the Hunter as well. Hunter and Scout fall as the Deceiver dies to the AoEs there. And that'll be a 4 for 2, or 4 for 1 actually, for the Bananas. Or Snoctopusses, excuse me. Warbow being used here. Denying this approach by the Sentinel a little bit. Some chip already being done. We are still seeing a single Warbow. That bomb is good. It will do some damage. Unless it didn't register. Well, it seems like it will have connected. James is now at 700 HP to start this fight. Charge shot landing on that Sentinel there. He will end up landing. Manages to juke the knives. Second Sentinel coming in to help out, and Larissi will end up falling there. Choking haze splitting off Ironwing from the rest of his team as he ends up falling. Shot from James will take out that Sentinel as the Reaver kills Ironwing. Trying to DM at that range. Deceiver is not very healthy though. But the DM will be enough to kill as the Prophet tries to deny this body. Will be unsuccessful though, and a stick on the way out will force the Prophet to heal here as well. Bananas in the lead now by only 1 point in this round. Overall lead, however, still fairly strong. You see Sentinels coming in from opposite sides this time. Or that's the Reaver, excuse me, that's climbing up onto the roof there with the Sentinel as well. Looking for some chip here, unable to find it. Snoctopus is taking their time with this engage. They might be waiting for the DM there, but it gets denied by the Warbow. Legendary P being knocked flat on the ground. Of Duck dragging one into green room. Kick landing on the Scout in the back. DM was used but has been broken already. Does not seem to matter as 3 of the Bananas have fallen already, and there goes the 4th and a clean 4-0 wipe for Snoctopusses. Score now being 15-12 in favor of Snoctopusses. Airstrike right into the blood fountain there. The second one will stick the Warbow scout. Looks like it did a bit of damage to the other scout as well there, as he flinched a little bit. It's 350 HP already gone from the Warbow, and Snoctopusses is just kind of waiting it out. Waiting to see if maybe James will go for a heal. Another bomb is in once again. That'll force the humans to scatter a little bit. Doesn't look like it will do any damage. Second bomb in again, once again on James, forcing him to move right in the eyes of Legendary P, but the knives will deny the DM there. James is able to keep himself safe. Eldritch Guard used on Barissi here as the Reaver ends up falling. Both abducts whiffing. Deceiver caught in a crossfire, ends up falling as well. Hex shot connecting on the Sentinel up top, and both Sentinels will fall. And that is a strong answer from Bananas. A 4-0 wipe in turn, only needing 3 more kills to close out this match now. Snoctopusses is just that fight, unfortunately not able to find any of their CCs on the mark. Both abducts whiffing, DM being denied early on, despite the good damage from the bombs that they had to initiate with. Still ended up falling. Airstrikes are in once again. This one will not find its mark. The second one will, though, doing good damage to both scouts once again. See if they can make better use of it this time. Once again, it looks like they will be waiting. James trying to take a more aggressive position to maybe find the angle on this Sentinel while still being cautious from the DM down the alley. And there it is. Legendary P is able to find the DM. Eldritch Guard being used on James, though no matter. He will be forced into a choking haze and an abduct as the other scout is dragged away as well. Kick landing on the Prophet there. Hex shot connecting with the Reaver. James and Larissi are dead already. Larissi's turret, though, is able to get some kills here. Puncture onto the 100th. Last one left now. Sentinel falls back. Must have been too low HP to finish the kill. A nice bola from T will force that Sentinel to the ground. And now the humans have respawned in line of sight. 2 charge shots connecting on Legendary P there, holding his side, forcing the disengage there. T also still able to find a return kill on him as well. Deceiver is now gone, and 1 kill left needed for Bananas to close out this round now. We were trying to bait the scout here, maybe. Scout's having none of it, just pushes up. Gets hit with a charge attack for his troubles, though, and misses the charge shot. It will not matter, though, as the Sentinel gets bowled out of the air right into the line of sight of 4 humans, and they quickly focus him down for a win for Bananas for this match. We'll have to excuse the splash screen here, not having any of the info. Was only able to cast this on very short notice. Next map will be Vale Home here. It looks like the Bananas will be starting on human side. Are going to have a bit of a delay here on the restart. Seems like Ironwing is restarting his PC or game for some reason. Alright, and he's back, so we should be getting started here very shortly. Now we're seeing a Reaver out of Little XD. Believe that was Betty. Potentially. Large XD playing the Tyrant. Legendary P still on his Deceiver. And I have already forgotten who the others were, despite just looking at it. James and Larissa will be running double scout once again. It looks like they will get the wall spawn here. Secured early on. Believe this Deceiver was Hex Me. So we'll have Hex Me on second Deceiver here. Atmos presumably then on Tyrant. Looks like Hex will be engaging from the top of the stairs here. Is running Disguise, so it will not be a double dominate mind. Legendary P taking some chip there. 475 from Larissi. Trying to sneak if he can maybe DM someone. Unable to find it though. Punished for it immediately. Does look like Snoctopusses are waiting for a DM initiate here maybe? It's going to be very hard to do with the way the humans are anchored into wall, and Hexme has gone invis. He will be starting off this fight. Choking Haze is into the middle there. Infect connecting on the scout, and a jump attack. Tyrant landing onto the infected scout. Larissi is just gone immediately. Bola and Hex Shot used on the Tyrant there in the back as James is able to take out Legendary P, taking out Betty now as well. Ironwing finishing off his brother. And Hexme, last one left standing. Comes back in, able to find the kill on Ironwing before falling to T in turn, and that'll make that a 4 for 2 in favor of Bananas. We're looking for some chip here on outside of wall. A nice jump there onto the Alchemist. Not entirely sure if that connected to the stairs though. Choking Haze will split the Hunter off from the rest of his team, as it looks like the Prophet respawned alone back here and is able to win his 1v1 with Hex. Tyrant falling there as well. Humans now taking a much more aggressive position on this wall. They were able to just clean house there with a 4-0. Completely outside of wall. Looks like Hexme will be reconnecting here. Might be changing classes. Might have had an issue. He will be swapping to Bird. We'll be seeing the double Bird comp come back, with Betty swapping off of the Reaver and onto the Bird as well. Alright, and they are back in session. Pause has been uncalled. Charge Shot looking for some chip on the Tyrant there, as that was the Warbow. It does not look like it connected. Tyrant still standing. We do see the swap off of double scout. Larissi opting to go an Alchemist now. Charge attack from the Sentinel will land on the Prophet there, I believe that was, but immediate focus fire will take him out in turn. Infect and DM being used on the Prophet. Once again, Infect spreading to the Alchemist as well. Volley has been used, and Snoctopusses seem to just be waiting it out. Prophet was able to get the top heal there. A Haze to cut off the way down. It's very well placed. Prophet has rolled right into it. Hunter as well, just as it ran out. Shockwave connecting on the Prophet on the outside. Ironwing probably going to fall here. No, he will continue to live thanks to Larissi's help. But a DM will be the end of him at the end there. Attempted pounce or leap attack onto the Warbow there. It will not connect. Warbow just kiting here as a light bomb from Larissi takes out the Jump Tyrant. And another shot will take out the Pounce Reaver as well. A shift from wall to fire here from Banana. Score being very dominantly in their favor, so Doesn't seem to bother them, excuse me, all too much. We have seen Hexme swap off of Sentinel very quickly and onto the Reaver. Made very good placements for his Choking Haze, but hasn't really been enough to secure any major wins in these fights. Light Bomb onto Legendary P there. He takes some chip from the Prophet and Scout as well. Gets knocked down by the Warbow once more. Still determined to find this DM, is unable to find it, ends up infecting the Prophet instead, as James dies to a Choking Haze that he was caught in there. Lurissi getting a double kill here. Ironwing still alive, fighting this Deceiver once more. Will find the kill on Legendary. Closing out that fight for the Bananas perhaps here. Although the Tyrant is still in. Very low HP. Lurissi had enough of missing his shots and decides to just go for the melee. Will be enough damage to kill regardless. Do see the Deceiver and Tyrant coming from Burning here. James taking the aggressive position as Scout here. Three of Snoctopusses are on the same side here. Not sure if that approach will work out for them. Alchemist looking for either a heal or ammunition as the Deceiver pushes up, while Hexme takes a lot of chip damage on the top of stairs there. Tyrant looking for someone outside wall who isn't there. Unable to use his Enrage to the full extent, and Alchemist had been dragged out, but will end up winning the 1v1 with that Sentinel. DM comes through. Ironwing will end up falling. Infect connecting onto T-Towels there. Warbow knocking Legendary onto the ground. T-Towels securing that kill. Hexme now looking for a kill on the Lurissi. Unable to find it. Ends up running out. He does see James here. Knives will connect on him though. Pops a Choking Haze to maybe deny the run back down, but is too low HP to do much other than juke. Try and play his life. Will end up falling to Ironwing in the end. Score now being 22-7 in favor of the Bananas. Just kind of running away with this match here right now. Missed Warbow shot there on the Tyrant. Didn't have very much to work with as an Infect connects onto James and the jump is in. This could be massive, but the Sentinel picks up one of the targets there. And Ebola will connect on the Tyrant. James has fallen already to Hexme. Explosive shot used outside the wall here. Tyrant climbing up in front of T's line of sight. A lot of damage being done here. Does not matter. Tyrant will connect the shockwave anyway. Bola from T will keep herself alive from the Sentinel as Lurissi takes out Atmos. Trying to maybe find another kill on another Sentinel here, but will end up falling to Legendary P. Hexme having switched back to another Deceiver here. Once again taking the 1v1 with Ironwing. Once again, will not be able to find the kill. And a nice jump from Atmos directly out of the head of James. That will be doing the full jump damage there. Unfortunately, he was not enraged, so I believe that would only be around 400 damage. Will force James to heal, and unfortunately, Snoctopusses are unable to capitalize on this as their Sentinel has fallen outside of wall. Atmos forced to jump out as the Prophet is pushing him right into the clutches of Lurissi. Lurissi now taking a very aggressive push here, trying to force the Deceiver off. The Invis has been used. Enraged jump coming in once more. Knives from James will deny any damage there. And the Tyrant will fall quickly as Betty drags James away, connecting the puncture, and is able to secure that kill as well. Now trying to stay alive from the onslaught of the Alchemist and Hunter here. Ironwing once again taking a fight with the Deceiver, will end up falling this time. Lurissi securing the return kill there with a stray nade. Duct will not connect here. Knives do though. Shockwave connecting onto James, and the Hunter spawns right in the middle of all of that. And Atmos will be the last to fall in this round in a very dominant showing by Bananas. Not sure what the play on the jump attack was, honestly. It did have some moments where it did a lot of damage, but if you enter that round without any kills, could be trying something new. Could just be messing about. It is the group stage. And that Vanguard choice does look like it means they are potentially not taking this entirely seriously. Yeah, we will be seeing the double Vanguard comp. Legendary P playing a Vanguard here as well. Maybe it's a secret strat they practiced. Who knows? Shockwave will find one of the Vanguards immediately in the middle circle here, though. Bomb doing a bit of damage here to the second Vanguard. Bulwark will block most of that as both Vanguards get dragged to opposite sides of the map here. The first Vanguard has fallen already. The other one keeping himself alive a little while longer with Bulwark there. Gets hit with a puncture and will end up falling to Larissi as a fight ensues here in the alleyway. Ironwing able to find a kill before getting hit with an infect. Or excuse me, the Hunter there finding a kill. It's the other way around. Light Bomb from the respawning Alchemist there will take out Ironwing. Will is trying to heal. Tyrant up top, taking some chip damage from a lot of explosives here. Does drop Shockwave, but ends up getting hurt even more. Half HP, but that means the Enrage will do all the more damage. Avoiding the Bola with a charge there, but is very low HP now in the middle. Larissi ends up falling in the meantime. Deceiver is in, and a shield charge will knock him flat on the ground in the line of sight of all the humans, and he will end up falling for that one. James trying to find a long-range Shockwave there, unable to connect it. Does connect the full charge shot and will take out two people with that max damage in Rage. Does end up falling to the two Vanguards now, though. One of them getting picked up, the other one bombed away. The two Sentinels decide to collapse the same one, but he is already dead to the first puncture, allowing Snoctopusses to respawn here in the corner on their Vanguard. Sentinel lands here on the Hunter. Ebola will deny any damage being done there for a little bit. Bulwark being used to good effect there. Sentinel falls to the Hunter in the end. And a trade here once again. The score being now 9-8 in favor of Bananas. They need 5 more kills to close out this match. James at bare minimal HP here. Has not been able to heal. But has still been making really good work, or use, excuse me, of the max damage buff that you get from the Enrage with that low HP. Do see an Abduct in the middle here. It will not connect. Second Abduct whiffing as well. Humans shifting towards wall now. More confident due to the lack of Abducts being able to drag them away. All 3 Vampires are up here on this middle circle. Drop Shockwave comes in. It will connect. Some of it being blocked by the shield block though. So it will not do its full damage there. Vanguard is still alive in the tunnels here, I believe. Yeah, he is able to find his way back out. James finally falling down as T gets a return kill. Ironwing getting another kill as well. Kick will land on the Vanguard, and a few melees will be enough to finish them off. One Alchemist left now is able to find the kill on T, being pursued by Ironwing. Jukes one of the nades with a Shadow Step, and one melee will end up securing that kill as well. 1 kill left on the board now for Bananas to win this whole set. Kick will find the Alchemist looking for some cheeky push. A good firewall though will end up taking him out, and a nade to the face will be enough to finish the kill there as the Alchemist gets dragged away. But it is the Hunter who will end up falling last. And Bananas will take this set with a very strong showing. All right, that concludes the group stage of the Snock tournament. We will be in contact in the announcements and in the captain's chat on further steps on how to schedule your matches. The bracket will be updated shortly as well, so you will be able to see who your first opponent will be in this coming round. Good luck to all the teams participating, and thank you again all for watching. Hope to see you next time.